Welcome back to another refrigerator video. For those of you who follow my blog, you will know we are working together as a family towards having a healthier lifestyle. And keeping your fridge stacked with healthy food options is the first and best way to get healthier, maybe lose a few pounds, and even gain the much needed boost in energy we could all use. So today, I thought I would show you an update of what's stocked in my fridge and, of course, how it is organized. Now, you may be enjoying meat, or you may be a vegetarian or even vegan, but food choices are equally important. I just want to say I'm not a dietitian or health expert. In fact, I'm struggling with my own health issues, and I'm just sharing what we are trying and what works for me and my family. Now, let's take a look at what we have here. It was important to me to set this refrigerator up in a way that we could have healthy options ready for anyone to grab on the go. We still have our breakfast things here, but I made it a point to stock cleaner food as well as lots of things for quick afternoon snacks or even a guilt-free midnight snack. Now, my first tip here is to focus on fresh produce. If you have a variety of beautiful colors in your fruits and your vegetables, well, you're probably on the right track. Now, at the very top, there is the small crisper pull-out, and this is just where I keep different kinds of wraps. Right now, we have some whole wheat tortilla wraps and some regular tortillas as well. Now, right here on the top shelf, in this first container, I just have some baby carrot sticks. I like baby carrots because there are no fuss and no prep, and they're deliciously crunchy and sweet. Next to that, I have my son's homegrown cucumber in sticks. And lastly, we have some pre-washed cherry tomatoes. From my experience, a little bit of prep goes such a long way. If it's already washed and chopped, you're much more likely to reach for it. In my previous fridge video, I also had some sweet potatoes on hand. So another tip is to switch out and rotate your options to keep things interesting. And besides the veg, I have a box full of hard-boiled eggs. Sliced or eaten whole on bread or on its own, eggs are a great source of protein for those who are ovo-lacto-vegetarian. Again, boiling a dozen or so eggs is not much more effort than just boiling one egg. Next on the shelf below that, I have corralled all our cheeses in this tub, and we are currently enjoying the Laughing Cow cheese wedges and Baby Bells. Sliced cheese is another staple in our house. In small amounts, cheese can be very satiating and holds a lot of healthy fats that we need. Next to that, separately packed to avoid any cross-contamination, is the deli meat. We try to buy enough just for short periods, as meat is best eaten while fresh. But then again, so is vegetables. So my suggestion is to buy things in small amounts and repeat as often as you're able to go out. And next to that are a couple of my homemade dips. I have two savory dips here. This one is French onion and this one is hummus. Both can be used as dips as well as sandwich spreads. I also have a sweeter dip made with yogurt, which works deliciously with fruit, especially grapes and strawberries. Again, I will definitely be changing this up as and when we run out. And below that in this bin are the condiments. Now, these are pretty much our staples, as they hardly ever go bad. We have sun-dried tomatoes, black olives, and also some jalapenos as well. Now, these go great in a wrap or thrown into a salad. And on the other end, I have some cut fruit. We currently have some diced papaya and washed grapes. And between the two is actually Bee's packed lunch for work tomorrow. She likes to pack a home-cooked meal most days, but she packs something from here if she doesn't have time to cook. Her lunchbox has 3 compartments inside. And as you can see, she has just packed some of the crudité, which in French just means raw items. She's got some almonds in this container, a small amount of dip in another small container, as well as a Baby Bell cheese. And in the smaller matching container, she just have a portion of her fruits. So in the bottom shelf is where I keep the bulkier fruit. We have these cuties, tiny mandarin oranges in a clear organizer, along with a wedge of watermelon, which we'll probably be cutting up by tomorrow. And in the vegetable drawer, we have even more fruit. We have placed a couple more of these clear bins to help keep everything organized and accessible. We have an assortment of pears, guavas, and apples over here, and some oranges and kiwis in this bin. Now moving on to the door, we have these adjustable trays which are great for holding bottles. And I'm really happy with my latest find, these little pudding cups. They're just small glass jars with silicone lids and are excellent for portioning out single servings. I checked these jars and I can confirm that a teaspoon comfortably goes in and you can scoop up the food till the very end. Now these jars are actually filled with leftover strawberry yogurt from the dip I made, while these half-filled ones are vanilla yogurt. I keep them only half-filled so we can add granola and maybe some strawberry jam on it and eat straight out of the jar. This way it's more sustainable and more economical. Next to that are these 6 jars here where we have some homemade caramel custard. While we're focusing on eating healthier, it's also good to indulge a little and take one step at a time. In this family, there is absolutely no restriction from eating anything as long as it is kept in moderation. Next are the dressings. Now, these dressings we use are generally for our open semis and, of course, salads. So as you can see, all these are made with natural and raw ingredients. And this is the pesto that you have seen me use as a spread on toast. This also works great as a sauce on pasta. Here I have some sugar-free jams as well as some peanut butter. Paul is surprisingly the only person in this house who likes peanut butter. And below that is a bottle of apple cider vinegar and some cranberry juice. Cranberry juice has a lot of health benefits, especially for women, and B and I enjoy both sipping it while we brainstorm. And right at the bottom in this slim little tray, I keep the canned sodas. We have tonic water, excellent for muscle cramps, soda water to add a fizz to your cold beverage without the calories, and I also have right here a can of Schweppes bitter lemon, which B and I are going to enjoy once we finish editing this video. And lastly, let's take a look at the freezer. I'll be honest, this freezer is pretty underutilized at the moment because we have a full freezer in our pantry that holds most of our frozens. If you want to watch that video, you can click on the link in the description box. Now right here, I have a few things. The first are a bag of these frozen bagelettes, which are perfect for a breakfast sandwich or a snack because they're not as heavy as a full-size bagel. Then we have our homemade protein pancakes, which I like to cook in batches and freeze. And lastly, for those cheat days for a little more indulgence, we have a couple of tubs of yummy ice cream. So my loves, that's everything in my updated refrigerator tour. I hope this has inspired you and hopefully will give you some motivation to make healthier snack choices. And until the next video, this is Raveena saying, happy homemaking. And here I've got some what are known as cuties. These little mandarins are known as cuties. Yes, my cutie wants a cutie. Okay, and here we've got what we call cuties. These are mandarins.
No, Zoe.
They're small and they're really cute.
Zoe,
Deja vu much.
stay here. Okay, again.
All right. Want a cutie? Aww.